In the darkness of the hangar, Terry the fire-breathing corrupted T-Rex lay on the floor, his metallic teeth gleaming in the dim light. He stared blankly at the struggling Parasaurolophus, Paris, his purple eyes filled with a mix of depression and regret. He had done enough killing and attacking, and now he felt a heavy weight of remorse on his shoulders. As Terry watched Paris slowly moving on the ground, he couldn't bring himself to do anything. He simply gazed at the plant dinosaur with a downcast expression, his usual ferocity replaced by a sense of resignation. Without any tears in his eyes, Terry turned away from Paris and started to walk slowly towards the darkness of the hangar. Inside, he found his companions, Ally the female adult Allosaurus and Axel the fire-breathing Saurophaganx. Ally was crying, her sorrow echoing through the empty space. Axel tried to comfort her, his own heart heavy with remorse for the violence they had all committed. Terry lay down on the floor, still feeling the weight of his actions. He wished for a way to provide for his friends without resorting to killing and attacking. In his upset and depressed state, he longed for a simple solution, a way to ease their hunger without causing harm. As the trio settled down to sleep, Ally clung to Terry and Axel, seeking solace in their presence. She sobbed like a hatchling, her pain palpable in the darkness of the hangar. Terry, Axel, and Ally drifted off to sleep, their dreams haunted by the ghosts of their past actions. In this action-packed novel, the characters grapple with the consequences of the violent pasts, seeking redemption and a way to move forward without causing harm. The story delves deep into the emotional turmoil of the corrupted dinosaurs, exploring themes of remorse, forgiveness, and the struggle for redemption. With vivid descriptions and detailed dialogues, the novel brings to life the inner struggles of Terry, Ally, and Axel as they navigate a world filled with darkness and regret. Terry, the fire-breathing corrupted T-Rex with purple eyes and metallic teeth, stood in front of the weakened and struggling Parasaurolophus named Paris. Both dinosaurs had been corrupted by an unknown force, their once peaceful nature twisted into something dark and dangerous. Terry watched as Paris moved slowly on the ground, his expression a mix of depression and sadness. He did nothing but stare at the struggling dinosaur, feeling a sense of guilt and remorse for the destruction he had caused. Slowly, Terry began to walk away from Paris, his heavy footsteps echoing in the darkness of the hangar. He lay down on the floor, his head held high as he gazed at the faint light filtering in from outside. In the darkness, he could hear the cries of his girlfriend, Ally, the female Allosaurus belonging to the wind element. She was distraught, her tears a painful reminder of the destruction they had caused. Axel, Terry's companion and Ally's brother, tried to comfort her, his own guilt weighing heavily on him. Terry wished he could summon some food for them to eat, a way to sustain themselves without resorting to violence. As they lay on the floor of the hangar, Ally clung to Terry and Axel, seeking comfort in their presence. She cried like a hatchling, her pain palpable in the darkness. The trio fell asleep, their dreams haunted by the memories of their past actions. They were creatures of destruction, but deep down, they longed for peace and redemption. And as they slept, a glimmer of hope flickered in the darkness, a chance for them to find a way to atone for their sins and find a new path forward. In the darkness of the hangar, Terry the fire-breathing corrupted T-Rex lay on the floor, his metallic teeth gleaming in the dim light. He stared blankly at the ground, his purple eyes reflecting his inner turmoil. Beside him, the purple-eyed corrupted Parasaurolophus known as Paris moved slowly, its metallic endoskeleton clinking with each step. Terry did nothing as he watched Paris struggle, his expression a mix of depression and anger. He felt a deep sense of remorse for the destruction he had caused, for the lives he had taken. He longed for a way to make amends, to find peace in his troubled soul. As Paris continued to move on the ground, Terry slowly began to walk backwards, never taking his eyes off the struggling creature. He turned and started to walk away, his heavy footsteps echoing in the empty hangar. Inside the darkness, Terry lay down on the floor, his head held high. He could hear the sound of his girlfriend Ally, the female adult Allosaurus, crying in the distance. He felt her pain, her sorrow, and he wished he could ease her suffering. Axel, the fire-breathing Saurophaganx and brother of Ally, tried to comfort her, his own heart heavy with remorse. The trio lay on the floor, Ally clinging to Terry and Axel, her tears staining their scales. Terry wished for a way to provide for his companions without resorting to violence. He longed for a simple solution, a way to find peace in a world filled with chaos and destruction. As they drifted off to sleep, Terry, Ally, and Axel clung to each other, seeking solace in their shared pain. They were a family, bound by love and loss, and together they would find a way to heal their wounded souls. In the darkness of the hangar, Terry the fire-breathing corrupted T-Rex lay on the floor, his metallic teeth gleaming in the dim light. He stared blankly at the ground, his purple eyes reflecting his inner turmoil. Beside him, the purple-eyed corrupted Parasaurolophus known as Paris moved slowly, its metallic endoskeleton clinking with each step. Terry did nothing as he watched Paris struggle, his expression a mix of depression and anger. He felt a pang of guilt for the destruction he had caused, for the lives he had taken. But he couldn't bring himself to do anything to help Paris, to make amends for his actions. Slowly, Terry began to walk away from Paris, his heavy footsteps echoing in the empty hangar. He felt a sense of emptiness inside him, a void that no amount of destruction could fill. He longed for peace, for a way to make things right. As he lay on the floor, Terry heard the sound of crying. It was Ally, his girlfriend, the female adult Allosaurus belonging to the wind element. She wept for the pain and suffering they had caused, for the lives they had taken in their quest for power. Axel, Terry's companion and Ally's brother, tried to comfort her, his own heart heavy with remorse. He knew that they had to find a way to make amends, to find a way to live without causing harm to others. Terry closed his eyes and wished for a simple solution, a way to sustain themselves without resorting to violence. He wished for the ability to summon food without having to kill for it, to find a way to coexist peacefully with the world around them. As the trio settled down to sleep on the cold floor of the hangar, Allie clung to Terry and Axel, seeking comfort in their presence. She sobbed like a child, her pain and guilt overwhelming her. Terry lay awake, his mind filled with thoughts of redemption and forgiveness. He knew that they had a long road ahead of them, a road filled with challenges and obstacles. But he also knew that they had each other, and that together, they could find a way to make things right. Answer. In the darkness of the hangar, Terry vowed to change his ways, to find a way to atone for his past sins. And as he drifted off to sleep, a sense of hope filled his heart, a hope for a better future for himself and his companions.